So, in the last lecture, we were discussing about doctrine of separation of power, doctrine of separation, doctrine of separation of power. And in the last lecture, I told you that in India, the doctrine of separation of power is not absolute. So it is not absolute because in India, the doctrine of separation of power is coupled with. So in India, the doctrine of separation of power is not absolute, and it is coupled with the doctrine of the US model of doctrine of checks and balances. Checks and balances. So in India, the doctrine of separation of power is not absolute because it is coupled with doctrine of checks and balances. Yes, all the organs of state are separate from each other and they are independent of each other, and they have nothing to do with each other, but this doctrine of separation, though in India also we follow doctrine of separation of power, but the doctrine of separation of power in India is not absolute because it is coupled with doctrine of checks and balances. And how this doctrine of checks and balances works, let's talk about. So I have made a diagram. Here we can find, here it is the executive, here it is the legislature, and here it is the judiciary, and these are the three organs of state. And if we talk about in these three organs of state, though the functions and role of all these three organs of state are separate from each other, different from each other, but they are coupled with, they are linked with each other with these checks and balances. So each of them have a check on the other, check upon the other. So let's see how judiciary has a check on executive. So judiciary, by the mechanism of judicial review, has a check on executive, and it has by the means of judicial review plus basic doctrine of basic structure. Judiciary has a check on legislature, the power of legislature. In the same way, legislature by the removal process, because judges of the judiciary are removed by a resolution passed in legislature. So legislature also has a check on the power of judiciary, has a check on the judiciary by removal process. And in the same way, as the executives are collectively responsible to the legislature because they are drawn from legislature. So in this way, legislature has a check on executive, and in the same way, executive, as they are the executives for the government, so they have majority in the legislature, so they have a check on the power of legislature, on the on the power of legislature, because the executives, only those parties or those members can form the executive, can be part of executive who belong to the majority, to the party having a commanding majority in the absolute majority in the legislature. So this is the reason that how even in some points executive also has a check, has a say, has a role on the power of legislature. So this is the whole diagram, how the doctrine of separation of power is coupled with the doctrine of checks and balances in India. So in India, though we follow British parliamentary model, but in India the parliament is not supreme. Though we follow British parliamentary model, but in India parliament is not supreme. Parliament is not supreme. So this is the thing. And in India also, though the judiciary is independent, but judiciary is also not supreme. Judiciary is also not supreme because judiciary The power of checks and balances also there are checks and balance on the power of judiciary also, and there are checks and balance on the power of parliament also. So the power of checks and balance on the parliament are exercised by judiciary, and the power of checks and balance on judiciary are in turn exercised by vice versa, exercised by the parliament. The judiciary has a check on the power of parliament by the means of judicial review, doctrine of separation of power, doctrine of basic structure, and the vice versa. Parliament has a check on the power of judiciary by appointment process, by removal process, and all these things. By removal process and all these things. So this is the thing that in India, though we follow British parliamentary model, but unlike parliamentary sovereignty, in India parliament is not sovereign. While in India, though we follow the US model of judicial supremacy, but unlike US, in India judiciary is not supreme. Though judiciary is independent, judiciary is very powerful, but in India we don't follow the absolute model of judicial supremacy. So this is the thing that in India we follow. Now let's come to the next question. The next question is, if the number of seats allotted to a state in the Lok Sabha is 42, then the number of seats reserved for the scheduled caste in that will be. So the options are A 21, B 14, C 7, and D 6. Though in the constitution does not talk about the exact representation of the scheduled castes, but it says that even all sections of the society should be adequately represented in the Lok Sabha. So all the sections of society in Indian society should be adequately represented in the Lok Sabha, but it does not talk about absolute numbers. But if we talk about the West Bengal has nearly 46 seats in Lok Sabha, and for the scheduled caste there are 8 seats reserved for the scheduled caste. So on the basis of this we can say that not less than 1/7 of the total seats should be reserved for the scheduled caste. So based on this analysis, we can say that the option D will be correct answer. So option D will be the correct answer to this question. Now let's come to the next question. The next question is, which one of the following statement is correct with respect to the Prime Minister of India? The first option is, he is free to choose his ministers only from among those who are members of either house of the parliament. B, he can choose his cabinet colleagues after due counselling by the president. And C, he has full discretion in the choice of persons who are to serve as ministers in his cabinet. And D, he has only a limited power, as discretionary power is vested in the president of India. So based on these options, we can say that option C is the correct answer, that Prime Minister has full discretion in the choice of persons who are to serve as his minister. Now let's analyze this question in detail. As we know that in India we follow parliamentary system, and the government is based on cabinet system. We follow parliamentary cabinet model of government, cabinet system of government, and this is based on British cabinet system, because in India also the council of ministers are collectively responsible to the parliament in general, to the Lok Sabha in particular. So the cabinet or the council of ministers is collectively responsible to the parliament in general and Lok Sabha in particular. So this is the reason why we say that in India the parliamentary system, though we follow British parliamentary model of government and British cabinet system of government, we don't follow presidential system of government like USA. So unlike US model of presidential system, in India we follow British model of parliamentary government based on cabinet system of government, or Westminster form of government, or prime ministerial form of government. So this cabinet form of government is known as different names. This cabinet form of government is known by different names. Cabinet model of government. This is known by different names. It is also called prime ministerial, because prime minister is the de facto head in this model of government. So this is known as real head. So this is known as the prime ministerial form of government. Prime ministerial form also. And this is based on a British model, so it is also known as British model of government. British model. As in Britain, the prime ministers and all these people live in Westminster, so it is also known as a colony named Westminster, or a city named, a part of the city named of London named Westminster. So this is also known as Westministerial form of government. Westministerial form of government. And this is also called, as the ministers are responsible to the parliament, so this is also called responsible form of government. Responsible form of government. Responsible and accountable form of government, because the ministers are collectively responsible to the parliament in general and Lok Sabha in particular, that is lower house in particular. So these are the different names of this form of government: parliamentary form, prime ministerial form. As the executives are drawn from the parliament, so this is also known as parliamentary form of government. Parliamentary form of government. Form of government. So these are the different names of this form of government. So cabinet model of government is also known as prime ministerial form, British model, Westministerial form, responsible form of government, parliamentary form of government. So these are the different forms of government. Now let's come to some of the provisions of this, some of the most important points regarding this form of government. As we know that in this cabinet model of government, cabinet model of government, the executives are drawn from the legislature, from the legislature. So in this model of government, the executives are drawn from the legislature, and this is the reason why the executives are responsible and accountable to the legislature, or parliament. At the union level, legislature is the parliament. So parliament in general, or parliament in general, or the lower house, as it is the popular house. So lower house, and in India the lower house at the union level is Lok Sabha. So Lok Sabha in particular, So this is some of the major feature of this cabinet model of government. But it does not mean that the prime minister, at the time of appointment, the prime minister has only discretion to choose his ministers from the parliament itself. No, because in parliamentary form of government, president has power. President appoints the prime minister. President appoints the prime minister, and prime minister is generally the leader of the political party commanding majority, generally absolute majority, because the government is formed by the absolute majority. So party commanding majority in